What's going on, everyone? We're back with another episode of Digimon A Hacker's Memory. I'm your host, Tyler Crux. I'm joined by, like always,
What's up, nerds? It's Kohga Nightbane.
and in the last episode, I don't even know how to really word the last quest, besides like the territory battle.
Yeah.
But we got a quest
We
from
broke into the police station and stole some stuff, and then Ryuji deleted it.
Yep. But we got Matsuyoshi, who has a quest titled Snow White and the 10,000 Dwarves. There's a mass hacking of Eden accounts.
It'll get a better rating than the remake did.
Yep, because that thing has no identity. It's from like what I've seen people talk about. I think it's like just because of how many reshoots they had to do for the movie.
Yeah. A case from Detective Matayoshi. Yeah, and it looks like someone's finally lost his mind. Chitose.
Chitose?
Hey, you trying to start something with me?
No.
Look at this photo. Well, alright then. What's that? They look so stupid. What's with the weird poses? They may look stupid, but let's zoom in and take a closer look.
Huh?
You were right. Eh?
Eh?
In the front row, doing the weird pose.
Huh?
That's you, isn't it?
That's Chitose.
It looks like me, but it can't be. I'd never do anything like that.
If you were trying to impress a girl, you would. Well, so even a member of Hudi has fallen victim. Chitose has just helped confirm it. This is a large-scale hacking incident.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad to be of help.
You're unbelievable! How shameful for a hacker to be hacked!
Hey, hang on. We don't know for certain that's what happened. Where did you get this image?
It was among some data we confiscated from an Eden user we arrested in relation to something else. He was secretly filming things going on in Eden using a video tool attached to his avatar. But he claims to not remember seeing any of it. The timestamp shows that it was recorded while he was asleep.
Who are the people dancing?
They're all Eden users. I've interviewed them one by one, just like him, but none of them have any recollection of it. Then I asked for more details. It turns out they've all fell asleep while connected to Eden. How could someone fall asleep while in cyberspace? Some people.
Oh, I sometimes fall asleep while connected to Eden.
Could be that.
Could it be that... Oh, sorry.
No, it's you. It's you.
No, yeah. Could it be that they were just half asleep and don't remember?
That's possible for some of them, but not every single one. And some of them were wearing those health monitor gizmos that measure your heart rate and stuff. The data from those things prove they were fast asleep at the time they were supposed to be doing this silly dance.
Activity tracker information. Digivices are also equipped with them.
In short, this is a major hacking instance. A large number of Eden accounts have been hacked. The perpetrator assembled all the stolen avatars in one place. To avoid alerting the owners, they must have talked to avatars late at night and targeted the ones that didn't respond.
But why make them do such an embarrassing dance? Hang on. So they hacked a lot of accounts, but all they did was have a weird dance party. It doesn't look like the victims have much to worry about. I mean, aside from their reputations.
Yep.
They do. I'm pretty damn worried. They've made me look like a fool.
No one's been harmed yet, but that could change. The avatars people use in Eden look exactly the same as they do in real life. Because avatars are linked to real-world accounts, they can do anything the real person can. Bank withdrawals, shopping, legal procedures, and even crime. They can become someone else and do whatever they want.
Right. And if an account is raided while an avatar is hijacked, there would be no way to trace who did it. For someone capable of taking over an avatar like that, it would be a simple matter to steal the victim's account itself.
Exactly. Despite the advanced techniques used to hack all these accounts, there's no sign of any serious misuse. All they've done so far is make people do a stupid dance. The perpetrator must be something of a joker.
I don't think so. I fear they may be planning something terrible. I suspect this small stuff is just a trial run.
Great minds think alike. I suspect the same. So far, we know about 100 accounts that have been hijacked, and that's surely just the tip of the iceberg. The real figure could be 10 or even 100 times higher. Imagine if someone was able to make 10,000 avatars do exactly what they want.
Then the worst case scenario...
Yes, cyber terrorism on an unprecedented scale. Based on the perpetrator's meticulous level of preparation so far, we have to consider the possibility. We must stop this from going any further. Ideally, I want to locate the perpetrator without bringing this to anyone's attention.
Right. Thank you for your consideration. If it ever got out that one of our members had been hacked, Hudie would lose all credibility. That's why he wants to resolve this in secrecy, and why he's come to us. Nice one, Chitose. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
That's right, so let's put an end to this, for you and for me. Call me if you find anything. Bye for now.
At least we have a clue thanks to Chitose. Let's start with this image. Come on, don't look at it anymore. Leave it to me. I'll start by looking into the strange dance. Then I'll make this picture my thumbnail.
I think this
Or
looks
wallpaper,
like...
sorry, that's what I meant
Yeah.
to say.
I think that was the Zaxxon forum.
I'll extract 3D poses from the image and run a search based on them. As there are several images, I can compile the poses for a video search too. What do you make of this? Let me see. What is it? It could be a fan dance. A fan dance. It's a dance that pop music fans do at concerts. I've identified it. The movements in this video are almost exactly the same as in the images. This video must have been taken at a live performance. It looks like the audience is dancing in front of a stage. That's terrible. They're all out of sync and have no sense of rhythm. You're one to talk. It's not as if your attempts in Eden were any better. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Erica, do you know who the singer is? Kumi Minamiyasagaya. That is such a mouthful. Claims to be 17 years old, actual age 31. Occupation, singer. What's with the age thing? It's a bit of a stretch.
It's to make herself appear younger, to basically get more like fans to follow her and think that basically use her appeal to get a fan base.
A lot of singers lie about their age. Although her occupation should probably be self-proclaimed singer. But she performs at the Punska Live Music Club in Nakano every week and records her shows. It's always a full house. Punska? Is that the one in the corner of the second floor? It's usually a maid cafe. Looks like they just added some old audio equipment and a makeshift stage. They only have 7 seats. So a full house is 7 people? And it looks like it's the same 7 customers every time. I don't know if that means she's good or bad. Yes. It seems she's just made a major debut with a new song. Is there any point? You might want to take that back. The song reached number 3 in the sales rankings in the first week it was released. Seriously?
We should have a listen and actually see if this is a good song.
But it seems that one person bought 10,000 copies.
Twinkle, twinkle, Patrick Star. Everyone dies.
Pretty much. Did you hack the sales site already? You're so fast. No, someone's boasting about it on the Punsko message board. Just write it on there. One of the 7 people at the live performance? Yeah. The rest of the Sacred 7 bought 100 copies each, but that one really went above and beyond. The Sacred 7, what's that? It's what the 7 people at the live performances call themselves.
Okay, I get why it's called Snow White and the 10,000 Dwarves now.
Yup. All this is starting to give me a headache. Excuse me. Very sorry, very sorry. How about the singer herself? What's she like? Hang on. I'll check her social media. Wow, so many selfies and poems. She clearly sees herself as something of a star.
She looks like she's having some fun.
That's true. As long as she's happy, I guess it doesn't really matter what other people think. She doesn't seem to have noticed she only has 7 fans. It wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened. Snow White was happy with the 7 dwarves. That's not all. Look at this announcement. I'm not saying that full name.
Yeah, Kumi.
Kumi to hold a huge concert in Eden. Ticket sales are expected to reach 10,000. If the target is met, it will be her retirement concert.
So I'm trying to figure, so do they want her to retire?
If her objective is to go out on a high note, then...
Yeah, and if it's a retirement concert, if these people still want her to keep going, you don't want to meet that target.
Yeah. She probably won't have trouble selling 10,000. I'm sure the Sacred 7 will see to that. You're right, they've already sold out.
Yo, question, do you see if my account bought one of those tickets?
Looks like one of them bought all 10,000 tickets. The other 6 are complaining about it on the message board. They're devastated they couldn't get a ticket. One of them has even written a complaint that's over 20,000 words long.
That's not as much as that one fanfic that we do not name.
Yeah, no, it does not exist, and we refuse to pretend that it does.
I just hate the fact that Is the eye on the whale blinking? The pixels look like it's blinking.
You're gonna have to slow-mo that. That's
Remember,
everything we know so far.
if I remember to.
If this was a mystery novel, this is where the detective would show up and crack the case. Now I have presented you with all the clues. Have you worked out the truth? Something like that. Except we still don't have enough to go on. At least we don't need to go as far as determining the motive.
We also have an idea of who the culprit is, so all we have to do is just kind of do some sleuthing on that one singular person.
The perpetrator must be the one who bought all the tickets. Isn't that right, Sherlock? Sherlock? Do you mean me?
I mean, you're smart like him.
Explain it in a way even I can understand. His objective might be to create an audience. He feels the need to provide a legion of adoring fans for his beloved Kumi. You mean artificially create a large audience for her concert in Eden? Buying up all the tickets is easy, it just costs money, but the seats would still be empty. Oh, excuse me. When she sees that, she'll finally realize the truth, that she's not a big star. But if he could fill those 10,000 seats, she won't realize the truth, and it might even drum up publicity for her. People are sure to talk about a concert that big. So, this is his only option. Hijack multiple accounts and make them into her fans. But how can he guarantee that everyone will be logged into Eden during the concert? Because he's taken over people's accounts. He can pose as someone's friend and ask them to meet in Eden or something. There are lots of ways. But then everyone would find out that their accounts had been used while they were asleep. It doesn't matter. That would be the last time he would need to hack their accounts. Even if people found out, and even if they called the police, they wouldn't catch him until the next day. I think he's been making all of his preparations late at night to avoid being found out before the day of the concert. I imagine it must be difficult to make 10,000 people all dance at the same time. That's probably why he's practicing. But it's by no means impossible. Everyone would be doing the same movements after all. Let's give it a try. Chitose, can you log into Eden? Sure. Just a moment. Need to analyze Chitose's avatar. Click, 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 click. I found a back door. That's how he gets in. Seriously? Delete it!
Can't do that.
I can't... Yeah, I can't do that.
No can do.
If I delete the back door before we catch him, he'll realize we're onto him. Yes, I know that, but I still don't like it. Okay, I've connected to Jose's avatar via his account. You can control him from this terminal. Give it a try, Crocs! Whoa, my body's moving by itself!
This is weird.
Ouch! Hey, come on, be gentle!
This is quite difficult.
Well, stop then. I'm not made for this kind of rough handling. And that's how he does it. You can log out now, Chitose. Experiencing it firsthand has made me appreciate the gravity of the situation. Okay, I'll report to Matayoshi. Be quick, we haven't got much time. And Crooks, I won't forget what you just did. I'm gonna get back at you for that.
What did I do?
Exactly!
I did nothing. I was just following Lady Erica's orders.
Oh boy. I've just heard from Matayoshi. Because no one's come to any actual harm, it's possible the case won't be pursued any further. What? That's not like him. He also said we should forget we ever heard anything about this incident. The security of all accounts will be updated at noon tomorrow, in absolute secrecy. That's the end of the matter. Just like that? Knowing Matayoshi, he'd probably put pressure on Kamishiro. It could be the end for Kamishiro if people found out that Eden's security had been compromised. That's all well and good for Matayoshi, but what about my wounded pride as a hacker?
Hey, Erica, are we able to access the Kamishiro database for all employees that work there? If so, can we cross-reference it with the seven dwarves of to see if any of them work at Kamishiro? Just saying. Just saying.
You'll just have to suck it up this time. I guess this means Kumi's fairy tale must come to an end. There's no way her concert can go ahead now. I don't think so. All the information I can find says it's going ahead as scheduled, tonight where the Demon's Den used to be. But how? What's Kamishiro thinking? Are they just going to look the other way after what's happening? Yes. Maybe Kamishiro made a secret deal with the perpetrator to allow it to go ahead as long as no criminal acts are committed. How could they? You can't let someone get away with hijacking other people's accounts regardless of the reason why. Crooks, you've had your account stolen. Surely you understand how I feel.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You still have your account. I don't. But we can't let him get away with it.
Right, Crux. In any case, Hughie's case is over. We were told to forget we ever heard anything about it. Ryuji. Which means that neither Matayoshi nor Kamishiro get to have a say in whatever we do next.
Exactly.
Isn't that right, Chitose? Fuck yeah! It's almost time for the concert. I guess we just have to gate crash it. We'll meet up at the Demon's Den tonight.
Yeah!
That was a lengthy cutscene.
That was 23 minutes.
Like I said, a lengthy cutscene.
Yep. I'm gonna ignore the Digiline.
You just don't care.
I don't care at this point. They said the Demon's Den.
That's what they said. Kumi.
Huh. Her singing isn't that bad. It's just her song reeks. It's better than Jimmykin, though.
Everything's better than Jimmykin. Everyone looks really excited. Although we know it's just an illusion. The audience aside, this Kumi's really not bad. Yeah, I actually like her.
You like any female that moves.
That isn't Erica.
Yeah.
Do the first one. We all know. We are all thinking it. Come on, who do you think I am? You think you're Chitose?
The guy who flirts with any girl he finds even semi-attractive.
This is no time to mess around. Search for the person behind all this. How? There's so many people and they're all doing the same dance.
Look for the guy who's not doing the dance.
But the perpetrator isn't being controlled. So we just look for the one person who isn't moving like everyone else.
That's right, Chitose.
Yeah, I got the voice wrong and just decided not to give a shit.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too difficult to find the odd one out. I found him. He just ran through the seats on the second floor. Get him! Shit stomp the little bitch! That must be him. Approach slowly and surround him. I know I was against this concert at the start, but do we really have to interrupt it? Even if this concert is a success, the fairy tale will still come to an end, right? Whether intentionally or unintentionally, he made a move against a member of Hewdy. He must pay for that. I agree, but even so... There he is. Let's jump him!
Here comes that
They don't bother whipping. They don't bother using their Digimon. They just all like pile on top of him and just start wailing on him, dust cloud style.
Yep.
What do you want? Who are you? Don't play dumb with us. I'm gonna make you pay for hijacking my avatar. Can't you see I'm busy? Get out of my face!
Cross blade.
Yeah, you're gonna want a team of vaccines.
Yeah.
So, I would say Datamon and Garudamon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome Quake 3! Crescent Leaf 3!
Shadowing! Very effective.
Digital Bomb!
And that is how you fuck a motherfucker up.
Aww. Doll. Mega Seedramon.
Oh, that's insulting. That's mean. I'm trying to enjoy the show.
Oh.
Drop the act and come with us. I don't think so. Ah, there he goes again. He's fast. After him, Crux.
Alright! Mega Seedramon! Beat him up!
Hey, stop right there! Chitose. Leave him to Crux and Ryuji. We'll stay here and explain everything to Kumi. What? No one in cyberspace can get away from us. And if my brother's right, Kamishiro and Matayoshi know exactly who he is. I guess you're right. But are you sure we should tell Kumi? She'll be shocked to learn the truth. Maybe we can just say that a fan played a big practical joke? We don't need to mention anything else. Okay, let's give it a try. You bring out Skull Satamon and have him point his staff at Kumi and say, "Back off or she gets it." Stop! You won't get away from us! You'll never catch me! Maniacal laugh! So fast, I lost him. He must have modded his avatar's stats. Erica, do you still have the target's location? I've got 7 tracing programs monitoring his every move. He looked familiar. He was a member of Zaxxon. I saw him on the forum a few times. So he's an elite hacker? I know his face, but don't know anything else about him. I doubt he's anything to write home about. That's why I don't understand how he pulled off such a major hack. It's likely that he's not acting alone.
Ah, sorry, I caught up.
You're late. Is he up ahead? Yeah, he's on his way to Under Kowloon 3. I see. Keep following him. Got it. You heard that. He's up ahead. Split up and look for him.
Sure thing, boss.
One thing I hate about earbuds is they just get so freaking itchy.
Yep.
What level are we on right now?
Kowloon level 3.
Okay. Under Kowloon level 3?
Yeah, under Kowloon level 3.
Wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the shrooms.
We've been to this area so much. Some of them are just ingrained in my memory.
Yup.
Oh, wrong thing. Get back here, you bastard! There you are.
It's Seadramon, Lunamon, and Frigimon.
Don't have time for you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Sup?
Phew, I lost them. But how did they find me? And how can I keep all this from Kumi? 1 second. There's no point dwelling on all that now. Huh? What are you doing here? Are those guys working for you?
Seriously, love his mask.
Did you really think you could get away from me? That's what you get for taking the demon's keys. Now repent for your crimes in the real world.
Huh.
So you're the one who was chasing him?
Stop! What are you doing to him?
It's got nothing to do with you. Just be quiet and watch. My stats!
Huh?
Relax. I just destroyed his account. I didn't kill him. Yet.
Ah.
If you're here, then the cops and Kamishiro can't be far behind. At any rate, I've achieved my objective. Time for me to go.
Motherfucker just teleported.
Yep. Junkan Needle. So he used backdoor keys to the accounts that the demons collected in order to hack all those people? Looks that way. He switched from Zaxxon to the demons. His position allowed him to access the group's storage. K probably destroyed his account to let everyone know he intends to clean house.
Even so, backdoor keys to over 10,000 accounts. If he'd used them for something more sinister, the consequences would have been terrifying. Instead, the idiot revealed everything for a concert. The security update goes live in 10 minutes.
And no one has any idea it's happening.
You should be glad. No one will be able to exploit that backdoor ever again. Yeah, but that means we can't exploit it. Other than that idiot's account being destroyed, everyone's a winner. That's the main thing. Of course, the secret deal was just a ploy. We need to find out where the keys came from.
It looks like the Eden update started.
That's another case closed.
But I feel sorry for Kumi.
Why?
Her concert had to be stopped, and she's lost a fan.
Yep, she only has 6 dwarves left. Actually, no,
more
she still
full
has 7.
houses.
She still has 7. She has Chitose.
Yeah. Kumi. That's her, right? She's performing at the Punska again today. And it looks like it's being streamed live. Huh? Oh.
Huh? There's 7 people. There can't be. Oh wait, this is you.
This is me. There can't be. 1, 2, 3. You're right, there's 7. The one in the back looks familiar. Plot twist, it's actually your character. Is that Chitose?
It turns out it's my character controlling Chitose's character.
You bribed Wormmon and he's doing the controlling so that you can appear innocent.
Yes. Good job, Wormmon.
Here's those pics I promised you.
Alright.
Comment section, you decide what those pictures are.
Alright, next episode we're going to do Blind Love. Because I think
that was a lengthy cutscene.
that was a very lengthy cutscene. I think Khoga and I both are ready to just take a break. Because, God, this game and its cutscenes. But,
Yeah, I would definitely say it is its biggest detractor. It would be a lot easier if this game had a dub, for me at least.
yeah. Because then it's like, we can just listen, we
Because
can
then
just
all
talk
you have
over
to do is listen. You don't have to pay attention to the subtitles.
Yeah. But with that, we are ending off this episode right here. Be sure to like, comment, sub, do all that good stuff. Go check out Koga's channel for his episode of Cyber Sleuth that came out at the exact same moment as this episode. And 1 second, let's see who's on the Digiline. Though I only have 4 friends, and Pumpkin Mom's head has a an axe, I think. I don't know.
Because kid-friendly Digimon.
Yep. Do all that good YouTube stuff, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later, nerds.
Peace.